like these hours of the day where the light's very mellow. The beginning of the day, when everything wakes up, when the birds are in the trees, when there's fog coming on. It's just these very precious moments where the car comes out best. The human being is full of sensors, and these sensors have to be satisfied by information the car feeds in. A sports car has to offer an emotional driving experience. You have to feel exactly what the car is doing, so it has to be transparent in use. A GT3 is, for me, in the first place, the enthusiast's car. It's not so much about the pure raw speed. It has this puristic, rewarding, emotional driving experience that feeds your senses. It's a feast for the senses, this car, still. And this is what a GT3 is all about. My name is Andreas Bräuninger, and I'm responsible for the GT street car project within Porsche Motorsport as the overall project leader. I'm with our founder, Mr. Porsche, who once said the last car will be a sports car on Earth, and I think that's true. We created this niche with the 996 GT3, and it was a success story ever since. Yeah, I think the team spirit is very special in Porsche Motorsport. We know each other for such a long time, and we're all team players on one hand, but everybody's got his own ideas and he wants to push it through for the car. Our target is always to have all systems in sync. It's the gearbox and the engine as a system. It was a spring last year when we had the first engines that really revved to 9000 and the first program of the gearbox that was close to what it is now. And I took the car out and I cancelled all my appointments and made room for 2 hours of a drive in the Black Forest. That was a turning point for me to say, okay, because at that time we didn't know exactly if we use the PDK or if we use a manual. But from that point on I saw, okay, we can make the best double clutch transmission in the world. Finally, I was out for all the day. I spent 4 hours in the car, and I came home and was very satisfied and happy and said, okay, we are going in the right direction. The challenge for us is to incorporate these systems, make the car the fastest, but still make it a very, very emotional experience